Good to see Yeager back, and I tell you, you've got them stacked up in this E-race. Yeager and Murray deep in the field. Chad Taylor up there. Look out, hang on. Here comes Anthony Roth. Roth will go to the race lead, but look at this, the 97M of David Murray. Murray on the hustle. Tanner Black is worked on back into the number 4 spot. It is that 06 of Chad Taylor out of Liberal. Look at this. It'll be the 97M. David Murray, the Iceman, working that machine on into the number 2 spot. They all look to find the old sharpened up razor of Anthony Roth, your race leader.
Look at Yeager, started back there in 9th, looking for 3rd spot. As he's trying to make a move under, Tanner Black takes 3rd place. Black back to 4th. Here's Murray with a run up front on Roth.
Roth will see to the inside. The 97M, the veteran out of Oberlin, Kansas, your new race leader by just a bumper. David Murray. Murray is going to let her slide to the top. Roth will go to the outside. Look at this, a ton of drive as the 97M of David Murray to the number 1 spot. Put Anthony Roth back into 2nd. Justin Yeager out of Green River, Wyoming into the number 3 spot.
Chad Taylor right now 4th in the 06. He leads the pack. Here comes Tanner Black. Looking back the inside. 3 wide to the inside of him, Derek Klima. Oh, we got parts flying all over the backside.
They'll all come together. Crack and jack them down there. Is the 918X of Derek Klima. Klima down on the bottom of the racetrack, going to the number 4 spot now. Field a race down into turn number 3 and 4, where it is the 97M of David Murray out of Oberlin, Kansas, in that razor machine. Is you've got razor chassis sharpened up, running 1 and 2. Off of turn number 2, now into 3. It'll be David Murray, your race leader, Anthony Roth, Justin Yeager, and Derek Klima, your top 4. 1 to go.
Murray out front, 4-time national champion. Roth and Yeager go 2-3. Klima a distant 4th. Winner, though, heat number 1's going to go the Iceman. Out of Oberlin, 97M, David Murray. Anthony Roth 2nd, Justin Yeager 3rd, rounding out the top 4, 819X of Derek Klima.
Well, he did a pretty good draw. He will start from the pole of the 8 heat race. Ricky Thornton Jr., this year's Super Nationals champion, in the house on his way back to Chandler for the winner. And we go green flag racing down to the inside. Look at that, the money man. Clay Money to the race lead. They will shuffle the animal back on in there. Ryan Gaylord. Gaylord on in there. Now there'll be 3 wide, B deep behind the Plowman to the inside. The 75 car right on in there. That'll be Kyle Olderding out of Seneca. But it is Clay Money, your race leader.
Clay Money's got Ryan Gaylord close behind, and it's Taylor. 4th spot, the 17 of Plowman. And rounding out the top 5, as Jerry said, Kyle Olderding. Then you got Ronnie Hill running in the 6th spot.
So down the front straightaway, down the back straightaway, pair of 7s. Look at this. Here comes Gaylord. Gaylord onto the inside. Up top is Clay Money. Money's going to slip the grip. Gaylord on around. They will go wheel to wheel. Oh, it's 7 and 7. They call it 14, and that's some Brownwater in Wisconsin. Is the money man. Back on around to the outside. Clay Money, your race leader. Gaylord running 2nd. Jeff Taylor in the number 3 spot. They'll hurry on down the front straightaway.
Yeah, back there in 4, still the 17 of Plowman. But it is Clay Money now. Taylor trying to reel in Gaylord. Gaylord's got to run on Money. Money got wide out of turn 2. And Gaylord looks to the inside.
Off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, Clay Money, your leader. What I want you to do is take a look as they run that high. They get that little bit of shelf, and I tell you, they'll dip that right rear like Clay Money did over the back of the side of the Speedway. Lets the car eat on that right rear, rockets it on into turn number 4. A little bit of a runoff access road on the back straightaway, and they will use all of it up with 2 laps to go.
It is still Money. Gaylord 1-2. Taylor a distant 3rd. Plowman leads the pack back there for fourth. He's followed by Oberding, Link, Hill, and Hawker-Smith.
Gaylord throwing the White Castles at him. He'll slide it on across. Clay Money takes a look up under the prom dress, looks in to see what color the garter is. Liked it, didn't get to take a look any deeper at it. Off of turn number 3 into turn number 4. It is going to be the 7 R of Ryan Gaylord with a win. Clay Money second. Jeff Taylor third, and John Plowman rounding out the top 4. But it is good. We'll see if Brian leaves all 4 of them on, as we will go on into the turn number 1. Of course, Phillips, we saw him up at Marshalltown during the World Nationals earlier in September, and he is going to bring that 66 machine on into the number 3 spot. Nailed to the inside, looking for 4th. It'll be now 3rd there to Brian Nail over Jerry Phillips. Phillips, of course, a former champion of this event, working 3 wide back there deeper in the field. Nailed to the inside. Here they come on down into turn number 3 and 4. It is your race leader, the 77 of Stephen Bowers Jr.
Tim Watts second in that 11W car, trying to reel in Bowers. He's got a lot of ground to make up, but he's got Nail right behind. Phillips looking outside. Here comes a run to the inside of the 3K, Curtis Peel. Uh-oh, little contact.
Peel looking to the inside. Jerry Phillips up the hill, the 3 dub. Right there, the 3K, Curtis Peel. Peel down there on the inside to the outside. And look at this. Here comes the legend, Jesse Richter. Richter up on the wheel tonight, working that 8 machine to the top of the racetrack. Push the cush. Bang the top shelf. He will get with Phillips. Him and Phillips get together. Richter, you see him on the brakes hard, keeping it on the bars. Phillips will shut the door on him. Bowers is out front all alone like the chess club president on prom night, showing the field down into turn number 1. Here comes Brian Nail now. Nail looking to the inside of Watts.
That is a close race for second spot as Bowers pulls away. Appeal fourth. Phillips is 6th. Here is a run to the inside. Phillips going to lose a spot.
Brian Nail to the inside of Watts. Watts will go from 2nd now into the number 3 spot as Nail looking on in there to the number 2 spot. It'll be Watts back to 3rd, Nail in 2nd. White flag coming on out for Stephen Bauer Jr. out of Topeka. On down the back straightaway, the Capital City Racer works at 77. Into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Checkers out for Bowers. It'll be Nail in the number 2 spot. Who's it going to be for 3rd? Curtis Peel to the outside. Give it to Watts for 3rd, and Peel settling back into the number 4 spot. Cody Evans is turning the caution light to the off position. It is time to trip the light fandango to the green flag. It is up, and here we go. Kyle Rollletter always got that good sounding number 0 car. He's gonna see it though. Look at this action. Holy cow, Greg Gustus. Gustus with a run, as they hustle it on down. Hanson in the 8H car is the 1ST machine. Working the number 1 spot, Johnny Scott out of Cameron, Missouri. Johnny Scott now driving away from Hanson. Down the back straightaway, Rollletter into the number 3 spot. Peter Silly in 4th, but it is Johnny Scott, your race leader.
Scott takes him into turn 2. A distant 2nd now, John Hanson, Rollletter 3rd, Peter Silly 4th. Peter Silly gets wide though. Here comes the 14G of Greg Justice looking to the inside.
Gustus on the inside of Peter Silly. Peter Silly and Gustus side by side to the inside of turn number 1 and 2. To the top of the racetrack, it is Peter Silly. Gustus with a run. Lot of bite on the bottom of the racetrack. You've got to hit it just picture perfect. And that's what Gustus did. But to the outside, burning in his own line, is the 25 of Peter Silly.
Up front, it is still Johnny Scott. Then you've got the second place car coming out of turn number 4, John Hansen, former winner of the Fall Nationals, fueled by Casey General Store. Gustus goes to third.
Gustus working to the inside of roulette. To the bottom of the racetrack goes Peter Silly.
Johnny Scott, Cameron, Missouri, pulling away from John Hansen. Gustus third, Peter Silly fourth.
Oh, hang on, got one around. Yellow is out. Caution is out.
That's
the 57 of Joel Lane around.
12 lap qualifiers for your hobby stock sport mods later on. 15 laps for the stock cars and modifieds.
So it'll be Johnny Scott making them look goofy tonight. He has put the keys in the bus and he's taking them all to school. The white's out, 1 to go, the 1ST. Johnny Scott out of Cameron, Missouri. The 8H machine, John Hansen out of Brush, Colorado. Then it will be the 14 machine of Greg Gustus. Checkered flag out, Johnny Scott, your winner. Hansen, Gustus, and Peter Silly, your top 4.
Cody says, let's go racing. As a green flag waves. Lou now to the inside. Outside is Calhoun. Lou now your leader off the corner. Here comes a run down on the inside. That is Scott Smith the second.
Look at this, they'll make them 4 wide down there in turn number 3 and 4. They come together. Hustle on down the front straightaway. It'll be out front your race leader, Mike Luna out of Dodge City. To the inside going the 9 car, Cole Traggart. Traggart right there into the number 2 spot. Scott Smith to the bottom in that black and orange Halloween spooky number 50. The 01H of Mike Hale out of West Jordan, Utah. He'll go there. Now the 77 car. 77T of Trip Gaylord out of Lakewood, Colorado. Gonna put her in there 3 wide underneath Smith. Smith will back out the throttle. It is the 77 on the hustle, on the hunt. Gaylord working it there on the bottom of the racetrack.
Traggart is your leader. Gaylord second. Here comes Lou now. Looking outside to Smith. They're side by side for third. Nate Moore rounds at your top 5.
Field will hustle on down the front straightaway. It is still Traggart, your race leader. Gaylord working there in the number 2 spot. Smith now the 44 of Mike Lunau back in the number 4 spot. Here comes Sherfick in a 66 car. The 7L laser deep in there. Nate Moore out of Colby, Kansas. 3 wide off of turn 4.
Oh my. Here we go. Traggart, Gaylord 1, 2. Then you got a 5 car pack. Here comes Dynamite Dylan Sherfick to the inside. He goes by Smith for third. And Moore's got company back there in the 5th spot.
They'll hustle off of turn number 4. Time to blow it up. That's what Sherfick's doing. He will move on into the number 3 spot. Put Smith back to 4. 3 wide. Still back there as they come off of 2 and down the back straightaway. Gaylord looking on your race leader as the white flag is out. 1 to go. It is on for the lead down into turn number 1. Tag out's got company. Tag out there to the inside. Now he'll come to the bottom, protect the line. Here comes Gaylord with a run down the back straightaway. It is on for the lead. Gaylord's to the bottom. Drag out on the outside. Gaylord has got the preferred line, slides it up across. Gaylord to the win. Drag out goes second. Sherfick and Smith round out your top 4. Field looking to go to the green flag. It is up. It is out. Looks like Bloomer not making the call. Nope, there he is, there towards the back. Didn't see SpongeBob on the outside. Looking at him off of 2 and down the back straightaway. It'll be Stormy Scott doing what exactly his brother Johnny did just a heat or 2 ago. Scott out front. Fry running second. That 46 machine of Burt Beach There to the inside. Now the 21 of Bloomer down on the infield. Problems on that car. Eddie Bellick trying to make a run, but look at this. Here comes Vernier in the 17J. The Flying J's on the move. They're 2 wide for fourth.
That's right. That is Vernier to the outside, Beach to the inside. Chasing your top 2 cars, Stormy Scott and Tyler Fry. Now look out. Bellick's closing in. We got a 3-car race right there for the number 3 spot to the inside.
Go ahead. You've got Vernier the 17J. Burt Beach there. Now Jordy Nelson. Nelson is coming to call. Off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Up Beach goes there. Now Vernier looking back to the inside. Vernier will slide it across the nose. Eddie Bellick goes high to the top side of turn number 3 and 4. You see it right now. 3 lanes of race and Bellick, it gets tight. Jordy Nelson to the inside. They're 3 wide down into turn number 1 and 2. Jordy Nelson gets a 3-play. He pulls a turkey. Look at Eddie Bellick. Wow! You're going to stack, jack, and crack him. Digging and clawing to the bottom side. Eddie Bellick. Wow! What a move by the driver of the 3B.
Past 3 cars in that move. Scott, Fry still 1-2. Bellick. Then Vernier is 4th. Nelson rounds out the top 5. Then it's Beach. Then comes Henke.
2 to go, Mike. It'll be Stormy Scott from Cameron, Missouri, your race leader. Tyler Fry, Eddie Bellick, and Jeremy Vernier. Field will work off at turn number 4. The white flag is in the air. There is 1 a lap to go for Stormy Scott. Down the back straightaway, Stormy Scott will lead the field. Cody Evans checkered flag in hand. It'll be Stormy Scott with the win. Tyler Fry coming 2nd. 3rd will go to Eddie Bellick. And 4th to Jeremy Vernier. And I tell you what, if we was playing Jeopardy right now, I'd take passing for 500, Alex. Three cars were passed by what driver? Who is Eddie Bellick? All right. Ursetta and Sellard on the front row. This one looking picture perfect. Greens up. Here we go. Dominic Ursetta down on the bottom side with a run. Here comes Sellard using the momentum. Looking for some action traction. Look at that 2L machine. Tracy Link out of Rolla. Working it on in there. 2 and 3 wide for 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Reeves is going back into the 4th spot.
Yeah, it is Ursetta finding a high line. Sellard trying the bottom. They pulled out. Reeves now around to the outside. Looking for 3rd, but Link says, no, you don't. But here comes Reeves once again.
Reeves on the outside. To the bottom side is that 2 machine. 2L of Tracy Link out of Rolla. Works it downstairs. Now he'll go single file. Jeremy Zorn, the 16 car. Looking to the inside of Rolla. That's your battle for 5 and 6 right now. Zorn now into the number 4 spot as Dominic Ursetta. Your race leader, Clay Sellard. Then it's Reeves and Zorn.
The Z-Man looking to make a move from the back of the pack. He is working on Reeves, looking inside for the 3rd spot. Link back to 5th. Here's your leader, Ursetta, followed by Clay Sellard. In the number 3 spot, Zorn to the inside, Reeves to the outside, side by side. Out to 2, Zorn has the advantage into turn 3. Link trying to hold on to 5th.
Field works on down into turn number 1 and 2. Dominic Ursetta. Domination for Dominic in this one. He'll race the field on down into turn number 3 and 4. Ursetta, your leader. Sellard, Zorn, Reeves. Top 4 as they come by with 2 laps to go.
Ursetta is going to lead the field to the white flag with Sellard in 2nd, Zorn 3rd, Reeves 4th. Link is still 5th as we get the white flag from Cody Evans.
Dominic Ursetta, out front race leader. Out of Arvada, Colorado, Buckland, Kansas, Clay Sellard. Old Red Beard right on in behind him. Nothing to be had for him, though. as he has drove off and hit from him on this one. It'll be Dominic Ursetta in the 6U with the win. Clay Seller to bring the O'Rage ride into the number 2 spot. Jeremy Zorn and the Zero Machine. That, of course, is Jimmy Reeves. Final heat race of the night. Green's up. Here we go. It'll be RT on down to the inside. Ricky Thornton bangs up, brits her to the shelf. Thornton finding out she gets a little narrow to the top side. Thornton, Lagroon, 1 and 2. They'll hustle on into turn number 3 and 4. Ricky Thornton Jr., your race leader. Corey Lagroon running second.
Lagroon, a veteran, likes the high line here at RPM Speedway, trying to use that to his advantage, but now Thornton's found something after that first lap or two and trying to pull away.
On down the front straightaway, the old Chandler Charger. RT up front there. He will run the Cush. Lagroon running second, 747. Corey Bursch out of Junction City, Kansas, working the number 3 spot. Here comes a 3 of Brady Cohen out of Willie, Colorado. He will go to the number 4 spot, but out front by 5, now 6 car lengths is Ricky Thornton Jr. in the 20 RT.
11S Sporhays right now in the 5th spot. Then comes Dusty Wells, Troy Plummer, and Terry Fletcher.
Off of 2 down the back straightaway, Ricky Thornton Jr., your race leader. Now he will drive her to 10 car lengths deep down into turn number 3. Ricky Thornton finding a little bit of rhythm. I think his first time ever to the RPM Speedway, and he has wound up. He has got that old Larry Shaw hot rod. Working out front to 20 RT. Your leader now, here comes the 747 of Corey Birch. Birch out of Junction City trying to get to the 24 of Lagroon.
White flag out, 1 lap to go for Ricky Thornton. Here's Lagroon in second. Third goes to the Corey Birch and then Brady Cohn. Sporhays right now in the 5 spot, but here he comes. Going to be your winner, heat number 8 out of Chandler, Arizona, the 20 RT of Ricky Thornton. Corey Lagroon will run second. Third to go to Corey Birch in the 747, and it's going to be the 3 car Brady Cohn in the number 4 spot.